Hi everyone, John Nix here with your daily news fix for January 2nd, 2015. I traveled to New York over the Christmas holidays to visit my wife's family. It's a pretty good haul, over 13 hours typically, and we might stop 4 or 5 times along the way. I like to have a weapon close at hand, but was reminded prior to leaving town that the gun laws in New York differed. There is no reciprocity for concealed carry holders in New York, and residents go through a stringent process in order to buy any weapon. What's worse is we have to travel through Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey to get to New York. These are all strict gun control states, so simply transporting a handgun through these states on an interstate can be tricky business. There are horror stories where law enforcement will run out-of-state tags to see if the driver is a concealed carry holder and then pull that vehicle over for a search. That's right, concealed carry profiling. New York law requires an individual to become licensed to own a firearm. Proper cause must be shown for the issuance of any carry license. So if someone is caught with an unlicensed firearm in their home, the fines start at $400 along with confiscation of the weapon in the home. Even more bizarre, with the legislature passing the New York SAFE Act, the custodian of a firearm must safely store the firearm when he or she resides with an individual who the owner custodian knows or has reason to know is prohibited from possessing a firearm. Safe storage is a locked container that is incapable of being opened without a key or combination or some other form of locking to prevent the unlicensed person from firing the weapon. So if I'm a licensed gun owner but my wife is not, in order to comply with this law, I would have to keep the gun locked up at all times. So much for protecting my home, huh? And who are these lawbreakers to tell me I can't protect my home without their permission? My right to protect myself and my family is granted by God, not the government. These states are and have been operating very wrong under liberal thinking and, without a doubt, infringing upon our Second Amendment rights found in the Constitution of the United States of America. A citizen's right to keep and bear arms. I am a resident of the state of North Carolina, but I'm also an American citizen with constitutional rights that under no circumstance shall be infringed. There are 12 states and the District of Columbia that do not recognize and honor North Carolina's concealed carry laws. The failure of these states to honor the Second Amendment restricts and inhibits me from protecting myself and my family. I am not, nor will I ever be, fully dependent on the state to protect me or my family from bodily harm. Too much power in the hands of any government leads to tyranny or a military state at best. The Second Amendment was put in place to protect citizens from a rogue government. Without the Second Amendment, there would be no First Amendment. And without the First Amendment, I will be unable to broadcast this message without fear of death or imprisonment. Never surrender your rights, never give up, never shut up, and keep getting up. I'm John Nix, and that was your news fix.